Good morning, student. Myself Anup Kumar, and I am again here, dear. It is my third video of this chapter, chapter 11, compound interest, and second video of this week. In previous class, students, we have already discussed that how to find compound interest by using simple interest. So, students, today we will discuss that how to find compound interest by using formula. Okay, so let's start here. Now, so the first point is if difference between SI and CI, this type of question is given, then how can we solve it? Let's see the question at first here. Okay. The question is the difference between CI and SI on a certain sum for 2 years and 6% per annum is rupees 90. What is given? Difference between CI and SI, time 2 years and rate 6%. Okay. These three given. Since there it is the difference between CI and SI. So at first we will find separately simple interest and compound interest, and then we will subtract it and it will be equal to 90. Okay, but sum is not given, so you can assume it as X or you can assume it as P for principal. Okay, so here we can take that at first given we will write what is given, then we will assume that the principal be X. Okay, now I have assumed X. Now after that, in case 1, at first let's find the simple interest and then we will find compound interest separately. So in case 1, simple interest is equal to P into R into T by 100. We know the formula. So P is X, R is 6 and T is 2 and by 100. Okay, here we will put. Now we can say here dear that 2 15 ja 100. Okay, and 225 ja 50 and 2 3 ja 6. So it will be what? 3 into x, 3x by 25. That will be the simple interest. Okay. Now we have got it, the simple interest. Now we have to find compound interest, students. So in case 2, at first we will find amount, then we will find the CI now. So we know the formula of amount, that P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. Now the value of Px, we have assumed 1 plus R6 by 100 time 2 years. Again, same. So, x into, directly we can solve like this, that here downside 1. So, 100 will be 1 and LCM of 1 and 100 will be 100 by 100 and plus 6. It means 106 by 100 to the whole square. Now, you can see here, students, that it will be 106 by 100 2 times. Okay, so like this we can write. Now you can cut it like this, 250 ja 253 ja, same as this one also, 253 ja and 250 ja. Okay, now 53 into 53, it will be what? Let's multiply. 53 into 53, it will be 3 3 ja 9, in short 5 3 ja 15, 5 3 ja 15, 30, 0 carry 3, 5 5 ja 25 and 3 28. So 2809 with x we will write, and 50 into 50 will be 2500. That will be the amount. Okay, but that will be the amount only, not the CI. So we have to find CI also. So now we can write 2809x by 2500. Okay, now let's find CI. CI is equal to A minus P. A is 2809x by 2500 and Px. So again we will solve, then it will be 2809x minus 2500x by 2500. After subtracting, what we will get? 309x by 2500. Okay, that will be the CI. Now we know CI also, SI also, and now according to question, difference is given here. Difference of CI SI. Why we have written CI first? Because CI is always greater than SI. Okay. Now we will put the value 309x by 2500 minus 3x by 25. Now at first we will take the LCM of 2525. It will be 2500. Okay, you can see here. Now after that 2500 1 ja 3 and 309 into 1 309x minus 2500 ja and 100 into 3 300x. Now after subtracting we will get 9x by 2500. Okay, into 90. Now we will take 2500 to that side and 9 into 9 also in that side. Okay, so it will be like this. Now you can see that 9 1 ja 9 and 9 10 ja 90. So the value of x will be what? After multiplying 2500 into 10, we will get 25,000, and that will be the value of sum, or we can say principal. Hence the required sum will be rupees 25,000. That will be our answer here. Okay, so I hope that you all have understood, students. Okay, so let's solve the another question here. Okay, so students, let's see this question. Now this question is based on that how to find sum again if other details are given. A sum of money amounts to rupees 21296 in 3 years at 10% per annum. Now we have to find the sum. We have to find P. Amount given, it is the amount amounts to 2 rupees 21296 and time, rate, everything given. At first we will add what is given, amount, time and rate. Okay. Now we will put the same formula, that A is equal to P under bracket 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. Now let's put the value. Instead of A we will write 21296 is equal to P will be same, 1 plus 10 by 100 to the power 3. So it will be what? 110 by 100. So here you can see 1010 we can cancel. So now 11 by 10 to the power cube. Now we can add 11 3 times and 10 3 times. Okay, like this, or directly here we can cut 1010 1010 1010. Same answer now, 11 by 10 11 by 10 11 by 10. Now we have to take this denominator to this side to the numerator, and 11 into 11 in denominator, and we can write it like this. Okay, now let's divide. Now if you will divide 11 1 ja 11, now 21296, how many times? 11 1 ja 11, 10 9 and 2 102. So 11 9 ja, it means 3 will be left, 3 9 39, it means 11 3 ja 33, then 6 6 11 6 ja 6. Now again 1 11 1 ja 11, now 11 1 ja 11 8 3, then 11 7 ja 7, now 6 6 11 6 ja 66. Again 11 1 ja 11, 11 1 ja and 11 6 ja. So 16 into 10 into 10 into 10. It means after multiplying we will get 16,000, and that will be the principal, or we can say sum. Understood, students? Now let's see another question here of another topic. Now, so to find rate of interest if other details are here. Now we have to find R here. Okay, so here details written that at what rate percent per annum will rupees 4,000 amount to rupees 4,410. So this is the amount here. Always we can say that here it is the minimum amount, it is the maximum amount. Okay, so it is the amount and it is the principal, and time is given 2 years, and we have to find rate, and interest is again compounded annually. So given we can say here principal 4,000, amount 4,410 and time 2 years. Okay, so now amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. Okay, now we will put the value like this. Now we will take 4,000 to this side. Now you can see, students, that 1010 will cancel. Now if you will no, in Q square and square roots, we have understood that 441 is the square of which number? 21. It means you can write 441 as 21 into 21, and 400 is the square of 20. It means 20 into 20. So here we can say that 21 into 21 by 20 into 20. Now both has a power 2. So we can write 21 by 20 to the power 2 and 1 plus r by 100 to the power 2. Now we know that, students, in a exponents chapter we have understood here that if a to the power m is equal to a to the power n, it is written. It means what? If base is same, then the power will also same, clearly. Or we can say that one more thing, that if a to the power b is equal to a to the power 2, so if base will same, then base will cancel and thus exponent will be same. So here you can see 20, here power will also cancel, 2 cancel power, then what will left? Only 21 by 20, and here 1 plus r1 r by 100. Now there is no power, so we will take 1 to that side, then it will be 21 by 20 minus 1 is equal to r by 100. Let's solve it. It will be 21 minus 20 by 20 is equal to r by 100. So it will be 1 by 20 is equal to r by 100. Now that 100 we will take that side. So it will be r is equal to 100 by 20. Now 25 is 100. So the value of r will be 5%. Okay. So like this we can find the rate if the interest compounded annually. Okay, students. I hope that you all have understood. So let's move to the next question here. Now we have to find time if other details are given. Okay. So in question 4, in how many years will rupees 1000 amount to rupees 1331 at 10% per annum compounded annually? So here, student, this is the P, this is the A, this is the rate. Okay. So note it down what is given at first. Now we will use the same formula. A is equal to P into 1 plus r by 100 to the power n. Now 1331 is equal to 1000 into 1 plus 10 by 100 to the power n. We will take 1000 to that side. Now in cube and cube roots we have understood that 1331 is the prime factor of triple 11. 11 into 11 into 11, and same as 10 into 10 into 10. So you can write it like this, and it will be 110 by 100. Now you can see that 1010 will again cancel, then it will be 11 by 10 to the power 10, and here we can add 11 by 10 to the power whole cube. Okay. Now again you can say base and base will cancel and power will same. Okay. So n will be 3 years. Okay, students. So I hope that you all have understood that how to find time. Now, so students, you have to do some assignment work at your home, dear, in R.S. Sarwal book. You have to solve exercise 11B, question number 11 to 20, and you have to learn the concept to find rate, time, and sum. Okay, students? Thank you.